Myrcene is very, very interesting, and I'm quite tickled by the thought of possibly doing further studies on this. It's found in the skin of overripe mangoes, and it seems to have a THC synergistic effect. So they did some studies in people who were using THC either in an edible form or in an inhaled form, and they would take the myrcene containing, so they would have the overripe mango, and it would allow the THC and the terpene to cross the blood-brain barrier. So by the time they had the THC or the cigarette or whatever they were having, the joint or whatever they were having, it potentiates the effects of the THC. So you would normally get this kind of response or psychoactive response, whereas the mango and these myrcene containing terpenes would potentiate the effect. On the other hand, what's very interesting is your beta-carophylline is the opposite, and that's found in black pepper. So, for some of us who maybe had friends at varsity, often find them munching on either black peppercorns or red peppercorns or pink peppercorns if they had had too much. And your body naturally gravitates towards the spiciness of black peppercorns. So it has an antagonistic effect on THC, which is very, very exciting for studies. I think to unpack this and to find out when you can actually bespoke and tailor-make a product or a THC or a CBD product, these are the guys that are going to give us the insights into it. We have pinene, as the name suggests, from pine leaves, from pine needles. Your terpeneal is essential in lilac and some of your softer apple blossoms. Linalool is in your lavender. Your delta-3 carine, which is quite an interesting one. It's for the strong sort of relaxing and sedative effect because it's an acetylcholine esterase inhibitor. So they've done in lots of other studies and extracting terpenes from other plants. These are some of the effects and characteristics that they found in terpenes. So very complex, very intricate, very interesting plant and substance to be able to use it. Come to the slide that I was speaking of, and just over a year ago I was at an investment symposium, and one of the ladies who heads up, I think the Justice Department at one of the universities, mentioned this very point, and it's very, very interesting to listen to the way we speak about it. When I mentioned to my very Afrikaans, very conservative dad that this is the business that I'll be going into and be supporting for the rest of my life, his first words were, "Oh, so jy gaan daggas bou. You're gonna be a hawker for dagga." So I said to him, first of all, it's not dagga, Dad, it's cannabis. Second of all, I'm not smoking. I'm making a really honest, good, regulated living on it. Okay. So it's really important, as I said earlier, if we're going to take this industry seriously, if we're going to make the industry serious, if we're going to make it the revolutionary industry that it is meant to be for pharmaceuticals, we have to change the way we speak about it. We have to stop saying weed and stone and stoners and beefers and high, and we have to give it the scientific respect that as a plant it deserves. Aspirin was from the white willow bark. We don't call it white willow staff. We call it aspirin. We've given it a pharmaceutical name. We've given it a trade name of Disprin and Ecotrin and whatever else it is. We've given it the respect that it deserves from all the studies that have gone into it. And the same must apply for cannabis. It's not weed. It is a weed by definition of how it grows. It's a really hardy, robust plant, and it will grow under lots of different harsh circumstances. But as a nomenclature, we need to change the way we talk about it. Indica and sativa, these are some of the words that are also going to be floating and being thrown around the industry. Indica and sativa are the two primary different strains of cannabis that we have, the species, the genus of cannabis that we have. Your indica is responsible more for your body, the relaxing effect that's chill man, that kind of thing that everybody refers to. So more sedative, more relaxed, more body relaxation capabilities. Whereas your sativa strains are more responsible for your creative focus, intellectual creativity. It's more of a high, it's more of a driven energy place. You're never going to find total purist separate plants. Because of the way they are grown, because of the way they pollinate, they are often hybrids, so you'll have a bit of each. Depending on how that seed was grown and how much indica and sativa seeds were found, will depend on how much they've overlapped in the plant. Okay? And purists will tell you they have a preference. Okay? It's important that you find out more about this, that you research more about this. And the terpenes definitely here have a very, very strong influence on whether it's indica and sativa or how they are mixed together. Cannabis beyond, and my top line is, as I said, caution. I've mentioned why I've cautioned you and why I would like to caution you in terms of these products. Find out more, ask the experts, speak to SAHPRA. They're very happy to give information, they're very happy to guide. We've moved away from regulatory and statutory bodies being inspected or being ordered. We've moved to compliance officers. We've moved to collaboration. We've moved to an integrated approach in healthcare, and I think we need to move more with that because we get more done together. It's giving opportunity for education and training, okay, upskilling. It's helping local cultivation investment, local production investment. Canadian and US companies are growing on massive scales. There's a couple of YouTube videos. There's the weed men that you can watch. They're doing amazing things. I mean, there are fields and fields and fields of science that they're doing. So have a look at some of these. There's also a documentary called The Hack, which is quite interesting to watch as well. But our potential for local investment from those companies, what they can achieve here is at a fraction of the cost that they would be achieving in their countries. So we're a very lucrative option for cannabis cultivation. We must have an awareness. I think I've exhausted that point quite well. As professionals, we must have an educated advocacy. Okay. The Fields of Green, they were a great entertainment to chat and speak at the 3rd National Pharmacy Conference. However, we have to have proper insight and educated advocacy. And we need activists, don't get me wrong, we definitely need activists. But we need to get our own activists in our own professional alignment. Okay? Haze clubs, okay, they're like the gentleman clubs of old, except what's happening now is that they're very, very entrepreneurial people who are renting out spaces. So they've circumvented the law and they're renting out spaces where you can come and grow your own. If you don't have a garden, rent out space in your warehouse and you can grow your own, pay them a rental fee every month for that space or however many space how many plants you want to grow and cultivate and harvest. And they're like Uber. You know, they're a most successful transport company, they don't have one car. They're the most successful harvesting company and they won't have one car. They will just own the space. Location, 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 don't they say. So that's some of the exciting stuff that's happening and the way we're moving forward into cannabis. Watch this space. So it's in its very early inception stages. However, I've been very fortunate enough to work with an amazing advertising agency who hopefully once we secure our cultivation license and we plant the first couple of seeds and get our processing facility sorted, we will have a real get real on the market. Thank you very much for your attention, for listening. That's a picture from the Oranjezicht farm in Cape Town. So it's not a Photoshop photo, it's an actual photo that the Runny-Zipped holistic and organic farm posted with the table mounted in the background. There's some very brave people out there to post their photos around. So, but thank you for listening, and I hope it's been of some use to you. You're welcome to ask any questions afterwards if you want, and if you need anything or need some input, those are my details. Thank you very much.